11 years ago, I had a very big decision to make. I had weighed the options, played out the scenes in my mind. I made my decision. There was only one right thing to do, and I couldn't not do it. In the morning, I made that call. I called 911, and that changed my life. I didn't think about anything past making the phone call. I wasn't prepared for anything that had happened. I remember the chaos running through my system as I sat there waiting for the deputies to arrive. What I didn't see coming was a journey that I was about to embark on. About 5 years or more after I made that call. No, it was more than 5. I'm not doing the math right now. I'd come to a point in my life where I just couldn't stay where I was. I had to leave the state. It was just a feeling in me. My youngest had just graduated from high school and moved in with his dad in a different state. I was an empty nester. And with Spirit guiding me every step of the way, and at midnight on my 61st birthday, with 2 backpacks and my dog, I walked away from my life. About a week later, I find myself in a homeless shelter 2 states away, dazed and confused. For the longest time I asked, how did I get here? What the hell happened? Why am I here? How do I get out of here? And I didn't socialize. I isolated as much as I could. And when I was around other people, I still isolated by just staying really close to me in my heart with God. God got me through this whole thing. I have never endured anything so difficult as being homeless. After that shelter, I moved on to 2 micro shelters, and I was in the homeless system for 3.5 years. I didn't work outside at a job. What I did was isolate, and I worked inside. I had been doing this kind of work for years, not knowing where it was taking me, but I was studying my nervous system. I was mapping my experiences, taking notes, And being in those micro-shelter communities gave me the most valuable isolation experience I could have ever have asked for. Even though it was difficult, very difficult. And even though I lost everything, my kids, my possessions, a home, community, my life, and I always say that I feel like I have crawled under a rock. I felt like I crawled under a rock in this journey because of the amount of isolation. But I've crawled out now. But I didn't come out empty-handed. I came out with a body of work. I'm not here to promote it. I'm here to just say that when God asked if I wanted to help move the world forward, and I said yes, not knowing what that meant, it was this body of work, and I'm about ready to cry. Because this body of work will move the world forward, and it's out there to help us. I always felt like, we should have been given an owner's manual for life, and this body of work has changed. It has changed my relationship with God and myself. Anyway, like I said, I'm not here to promote it. I just wanted, I guess it's a time where a lot of folks, you could be experiencing a rupture just like I did 11 years ago. You might be losing your life that you knew it, your relationship, a family, a career, a sense of yourself. And you might feel like, what happened? How did I get here? And I just want you to know that you're not alone. And I've been there 11 years ago, and all I can say is stay with yourself. You don't have to know what's coming. You don't have to know your next step until it's time, and you will know what it is when the time comes. Be patient. You're learning that you are divine timing. Stay here, stay close. Stay close to God, and you will get through it. I'm still here. I've been through hell. I wouldn't have wished it on anybody. But I said yes. Because I want to help the world move forward. So, if you find this and it helps you, I'm happy. And I'm glad. Just keep going. There's a lot, I just realized there's just so much I could say. It won't be easy. It won't be easy. It's not supposed to be. But there's no going back. If I could do it all over again, well, I had so much emotional healing to go through. But I did enjoy my time. I did. There's a lot of good stuff in there. A lot of, I said that I've come to know God in ways that I've never known him before. And I didn't know him that much before. I grew up without religion and without a relationship with God. So, I knew there was a presence there, but I didn't know anything more. I didn't know my relationship, what my relationship with God, to God is. Now I do. But, God takes us to it and through it. It might not happen. It won't happen as quickly or as easily as you want it to. And it's never what you think. So let go of any of those thoughts. Trust your heart. Trust what your nervous system is telling you. Learn to listen to it. Stay calm. Take one day at a time. Put one foot in front of the other. Clear the mind. Open the heart. Relax the body. Breathe. Relaxation is key. Your nervous system is reorganizing. That's what's going on. That's what the shift is. From my lens, from my body of work. Okay, a little bit. It's called the Carson model. But it's about the organization of our human system, not just the nervous system, but the human system, everything. Thoughts, emotions, the nervous system, the body. It's being reorganized. So learn about yourself. Slow down. Slow down is very important. I can't stress that enough. Be more and do less. And whatever those portions look like is up to each one of you. I've spent years just being and isolating, being with my system and studying this and not doing anything, not working, nothing. My system prevented me from doing anything. Like I said, I crawled under a rock. And your journey will look very different from anybody else's, but it's still the same journey. It's reorganizing. It's a return. to an organization that we come from. Yeah. So, I'm going to leave it here, and I wish you all the very best. Take care.